The gap trading is the hardest one. But yeah,
That's Alibaba. I think the best gap trading example is Alibaba right now. It's filling up the gap.
Oh yeah. There's one here.
There's a bigger one. It's supposed to be up to 250 something.
And there's one at 290 actually too.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was playing with.
Wow, this thing ran up.
Oh.
Let me see something. I think I missed US 30 today. This looks good here. It just with US 30, you can't really play the day chart because you'll blow your account going in off the day chart.
Tell me about it. I did blow up my account with US 30.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the thing about trading. That's the thing about trading. Everything you just like jumping. Honestly, it takes great discipline to say, oh, I'm only going to trade 3 pairs. I'm only going to trade the GBP USD, the GBP odd, and maybe Bitcoin. That's it. But because honestly, I messed myself up. I was doing excellent with Tesla, and that's all I should have kept doing was Tesla. If I'm making so much money with Tesla, why do I even continue after that and go to like Bitcoin or a GBP pair where I actually lose something? If I won tremendously for the day already, that's it. Take your wins and call it a day. You know, don't over trade. That was me being greedy. So
it's something everybody goes through though. Like I've been there. That's why I'm disciplined as I am. I've been everywhere y'all been. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you know what I mean? Like I haven't been trading too much gold lately as far as trading. I haven't been trading too much oil as I wanted to, but because the setup don't look too clean. I missed this move though. But oh yeah, definitely missed this one. 9 o'clock in the morning.
I really enjoyed trading the NAS 100 on Friday with you because
it's a pair.
Remember, GD said to find a stock and learn its behavior. I mean, I only traded it the first time on Friday, and yeah, it was quite, you know, it was quite volatile. It was in a range, and I worked with, I kind of worked along with it, but then I haven't quite mastered it. I need to penny trade it to understand it a little bit more.
So with a penny risk, lot size, if NAS 100 moves $10, that's 100 pips. You'll make $10 off 1 cent risk on NAS lot size NAS 100. If you take it like this is 12,886 to 12,876. It's 100 pips just like that. And usually off the strategy, you can catch 100 pips pretty easy.
Really?
Look at all these like entries here, like 12,909 to 12,878. That's like 130 maybe. You had another entry here. Yeah, this was more than 100, a little bit more. And then you had another one here. It looked like you see. That's why I like it. It keeps giving you entries on NAS 100.
Yeah.
This was 3 entries in like 2 hours. So someone could have been 100 pips, 100 pips, 100 pips.
Yeah, I think that's what I need to sort of zone in on, is to learn the entries. That's where I got blasted. Was my entries were really rough.
Yeah. What would probably help you too is this. Let me find a clean. Let me go to 1 minute. Did this do it today? Sometimes it's not as clean on the 1 minute. This one. Let me find something else. Let me go to the 3 minute. Like every time I miss my 1 minute entry, I go a little higher, 1 minute, 2 minute. So what you can see, this one was risky. Oh, because the market open here. Typically, let me see, 12, 18. The market open there. 9:30 is very volatile. 9:30 New York time. I usually trade it like 20 minutes after. Oh, this is a good one right here. Let me make this bigger. So if you miss your 1 minute entry, what I do is I go up and I see if the EMAs cross the VWAP, all of them on the higher, like as soon as they cross,
Yeah.
you see them stick out. It's hard to really see, but imagine like we were like here, the purple got to stick out, move it up a little bit. It technically kind of looked like they cut it. Oh, right here. It's another entry. And if you look here, price was 12.84, 12.857. That's 130 pips in 9 minutes.
Wow.
And it clearly went crazy up there. But you want to really get your entry close to the beginning because it's safer.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people, because how I learned, I don't know about you, is go on the 15-minute.
Exactly. That's what I was doing. I kept on going on the 15 minutes and I'm getting.
Say again, John?
You go in on a 15-minute green dot, or like do you?
No.
So basically what I did was, and I think what CT is saying, Patrick is saying, is that if you missed on the 1 minute, then you go up 1 to 3 minutes and find the entry. And so that's what I started to do last week. I'd see the entry on the 1 minute, and then I'd look for sort of confirmations on the 20 minutes. But yeah, the 3 minutes seems to be a better access point.
I gotta add those intervals too. I think I'm gonna add the 10-minute interval and a 20-minute.
This is what I got. I got one. I mean, I think the most important is 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't really need a 7. I just got it just because I got the 10-minute. But then you need to have the 2 hour and 3 hour just to look.
Yeah. The Kobe's.
Yep, you're right. And then
it really it's crazy how that stuck. That's all you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that new people that they call us Chinese to me and John. Like, this is Chinese. So they like basketball. We just stuck with that, and they're picking it up pretty quickly. So the Kobe's and the Michael Jordans, they're sticking. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. Is like I make sure. Like last night with ETH, I caught it on a 3 minute also because I missed the 1 minute. No, I caught it on the 1 minute, but I would have got in on the 3 minute if I missed it. But you want to make sure everything crosses through the VWAP for sure, because when they all cross through, poking out. Let me see if I can find a Forex pair with a clean movement actually. Let me just see. It's usually a really big move, so I want to catch big moves. I'm not saying I want to catch the whole move, but if I catch the beginning, I'm safe before pullbacks. Like I want to be in a trade before everybody else does. Let's see. This.
So essentially, you catch them on the VWAP, 1 minute VWAP, but then the Kobe's or the MJs are off the higher time frames. You just need to scale down and find a great entry point when you've got a lot, so to speak, right?
Yep, so pretty much you want to match the time frames. You want to match them. So you got it. So like if I see a nice like on Ethereum yesterday, I saw the hour, but I saw the alert. I was asleep, and then I saw the hour. I was like, oh my God, this thing is crazy bullish. And I was telling you, in 6 hours, this thing is going to be ridiculous. But there was no safe entry. A lot of people took that trade and probably blew their account because going off the hour on that thing.
Was this on the ETH?
Yeah, on the earlier before the big move.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, look at this here. This is what I want to show you guys. So this is USD CAD. All right, so I have the 30-second here. See how everything crossed through, like my purple, my red, my blue crossed through here?
Yep.
When that happens, it's usually going to come here on the 1 minute. I'd wait for that to officially cross.
Right.
And then I would go, and if you keep looking, right, everything is bearish. Every time frame is starting to melt right now. Binary options should be a good trade right now if you're doing binary. But everything looks like it's crossing through. Momentum is down. It's dripping now. And that was a sniper entry we just seen in our face. And look at this. There's still more room to go.
Wow. Yeah. So this is a sniper entry, right?
Yeah. I didn't really look at the chart on this thing, but oh yeah, we're gonna get a red dot here soon in the hour. Oh yeah. It's melting.
Look at that. You just saw that move. Ooh.
Wow.
Look at that go.
And then look at this. So this is the same thing here before. Everything once everything crossed through, we had a Michael Jordan dot here, and this thing went nuts. So that's what I do. I make sure all the EMA, like this one for 30 pips look like. This thing.
So you look for alignment, for synchronization, so to speak.
Yeah. Because like I said, I lost a lot of money in this market, and I know how to lose it. I know how to get it back now, but I do not want to lose it again. So I'd rather miss a trade than force a trade.
And that was my problem. That's what Patrick taught me. Like, I would look at him like, oh no, but the dots are there. He was like, but it's not perfect. It's not clean enough, John. I was like, no. And that's what I call reaching. You're reaching for a trade. And he was like, I'd rather stay out of a trade. Because then you know what would happen when I reach for a trade? It would mess around with me. It would go the different direction. And then I have to hold that trade longer than I anticipated.
Yeah.
So instead of holding that trade for hours, trying to wait for it to get to where you're trying to get at, you sit outside of the market for hours, and then you take the trade. You know what I mean? So that was the difference between me and Patrick. I would be sitting with the market with the trade open, and Patrick would come in and gather all his profits in 15 minutes.
You know that's exactly what I did. I used to also sit with the trade. I'd rather be in than out because I just felt like I was trading, and I just really wipe my account each time.
Mm-hmm. And if there's nothing wrong with swing trading, but that's not for Forex. You know what I mean? I swing trade all the time. I swing trade all the time on my Webull, and like even if I don't get the perfect entry or the sniper entry on my stocks on my Webull, it's about averaging down. You know what I mean? If you have more capital and you're going in, scaling in slowly, you could scale in all the perfect 30-minute dot, the 15-minute dot, the 45-minute dot, and then you just get the average of all of those at the end of the day. So I get the average sniper price pretty much, and I do pretty good on my entries for stocks. So
look at that. This is a nice one over here. AUD CAD.
Yeah, because everything passed through. Are you waiting for, what is the pink line? The magenta line?
That's the EMA. Is that the 13? No, that's the 34. My 34 EMA.
Oh, it's the 34. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this already made its move. Like, you know what I mean? This made its move quick in an hour. 40 minutes. Damn.
That's nice.
So you would have waited. So you wouldn't have caught that, would you have?
If I was looking at it,
how would you have entered on that particular trade?
Let me go back to it. AUD CAD. Are you asking when I would have gotten in, or would I?
Yeah. How would you have entered this trade?
So let me go here. I would have had the alert on my 1 minute.
Yeah.
I would have seen it crossing here, right?
Okay.
But if you look here,
you're having a crossing alert, the VWAP crossing alert, right?
Yeah. So I would have got the alert here, but I would have saw this didn't fully push through yet. So I would have actually, you could have still got in here because there's no momentum like up, but the true entry was once they crossed the VWAP, all the EMAs and everything, the Bollinger Band basis, like here. So if you look, this just like straight down because all of them are average of day data that's crossing through the bank area, the VWAP, it's over. So yeah, that's how I would have.
Wow. That would have brilliant entry. Okay, I get it. We need more videos, Patrick.
Yeah, I got some content I'm gonna put out. I got some more. I gotta add another EMA now. I gotta add it back. I just deleted by accident. My 13. So yeah, the reason I use the 13 and 34, they're Fibonacci numbers. I know you guys heard the fibs.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's so
I use
like
those as well.
I use the fibs. I don't use the fibs actually. So the closest thing to the fibs I use is my 13 and 34 because the fibs is one thing I didn't learn, but it's powerful. Like you can see that like on even these EMAs, like it legit works on everything. So
who needs the fibs when you got it straight in front of you like this?
Yeah. So like so once they push through the VWAP, it pushes price like crazy. Like it's just, just look at USD CAD.
So you got loads of people have joined up, but they not really that active.
Yeah, people are a lot of Forex traders are new because it's new people join and they don't know what to ask, what to do, and just it's just because the market, right? 97% lose. You gotta remember that. So there's always new traders coming in because people see a guy like me that's making money. They're like, I gotta do that. So there's always new traders coming in.
And people don't want to sound like they're beginners neither, because our own friends do it to us. Our own friends text us and be like, hey, John and Pat, let's have a private like Zoom meeting. I was like, why does it have to be private? Go ask your questions on Chart Champions so that everyone else could learn from them. You know what I mean? And it's just
I think that's what the benefit is of Chart Champions is that people are honest about where they're at, and you guys have sort of put it out there that you all started somewhere. And I don't feel embarrassed to say I've lost, I'm losing.
Everybody loses in trading. Everybody does. Like
see, it's how Patrick says it. Like if you could go ahead and take your few losses and give up, and never realize the amount of capital or profit you could have made if you just gave up with those few losses. Like I've taken losses. It's the mentality of knowing that you're going to figure it out. You're going to get the strategy, and then it's going to be profits and compounding your account after that. So,
that's all. Exactly. Like, because without losing, this is, see how this is setting up for a sell? This is melting. The Euro GBP.
Yeah.
It's about to push through.
Well, this has provided a new perspective for me, actually.
It's just gonna ride. So when I do this, let me go to AUD CAD because that one already made its move. Starting to pull back. Let me go to a smaller time. Let me go to like a 2 minute. See how it rides? Once after it crosses through, price just rides through.
Yeah.
That's what the price always does that. So like here it's riding through. It's starting to ride as it pushes it. It rides like downward. It always does that.
And then the Bollinger Bands push through below the VWAP, like exactly, because I use the Donchen channel, and I saw that when that tucks under, I'm good to go.
Okay. That's a good way to look at it. See, there's so much confirmations. Let me look at the Euro index. Let me see what the Euro dollar's doing. So you called Ethereum twice, right, Blu-ray?
3 times.
Wow, nice.
I entered 3 times, so I was looking for, when I refer to as what I call a narrow. When the RSI goes narrow, it goes as close to the zero as possible. Yeah, CC?
I hear you.
Excuse me. They in the entrance. Are you going to use them? Yeah.
Raphael, you got any questions, bro? Like anything you want to look at?
I think Rayful made a comment.
Yeah, I saw he was in IML too. I was an IML. That's how I pretty much got into trading. You know, like one thing I'll say is, you know, they focus a lot on recruiting, just not enough on trading. You know, it kind of slowed down my process a little bit. I kind of wish they would fix that, you know, like, because now I can be if I want, I could be a director, I could be a whatever, but I just don't care no more.
Yeah, I wasn't interested in the sort of getting people. Yeah, I wasn't interested in the IMO. So.
The hardest part about it is like when you're new, like when I was new, I was no near as knowledgeable and profitable as I am now. I can't like now, like if I just joined today, it'd be a different story. But you know, I put a lot of bad
taste. You would have
in
a great team under you. You would make me.
I would, but it's like I'm gonna have people pay, but I'd rather them follow me. You know, like what's the point?
Yeah, I think I mean this is this is a great learning platform. It really is a sense of giving back giving to the community, and yeah,
that's what we're trying to do, because there's too many traders on. Like I'm not bashing, there's just too much going on with it too. You know, like it's hard to follow everybody. It's hard to learn one thing.
Yeah, I think here basically it's very sort of focused in the sense that, how did you come across the wave trend in IML?
No, so I do a lot of crypto, like trading and buying coins. Like I was actually a crypto guy first. Like I'm all about crypto. Number one, I'm decentralized all the way. But I wanted to trade because you can make more crypto trading. So I got introduced to Crypto Face, and because IML got a guy, Picasso is pretty good, but Crypto Face is a little better. Okay. He created the market cipher, and Madhu, who created the wave trend oscillator, just copied it because it was so accurate. But I went from 70% to 85% profit using the market cipher. And I was just like, yo, I'm sticking with this thing because I see all the momentum. You know?
Yeah, it jumps at you, does it?
Yeah. So I just and Crypto Face won't let it be on IML because he licensed it. Maybe Madhu would if he, I don't know, but other than that, that's how I got introduced to it, and it just changed the game for me because I see everything. Like, I'm more patient, I'm more disciplined, just because of that thing alone. Because I was trading against the banks before. That's how IML taught me, trade against the banks, you know. But now I'm trading with the banks.
Yeah, yeah. Wait. So are you friends with Ness as well?
I'm sorry?
Are you friends? Sorry, GD, carry on.
No, go ahead. Ask your question.
I was just saying, are you, Patrick, are you friends with Ness?
You know, it's funny. I met him in 2014, right? I was on the phone because before IML was something called Wealth Generators. It was another MLM. That's when I really tried to first go into Forex, but then I kind of just, this thing is just mad complicated. But he was like a nobody then. So it's funny seeing him grow. He don't remember me, you know what I mean? But so I don't know him, but I know, you know, I seen his success, but you know, it's just, that's not the way I kind of want to do it, you know, at this point. Like, you know,
I just found he was just too fast.
Yeah, it's hard to learn from some people like that. Like that's the thing too. If you can't, like, he tried to put me on Forex and he didn't. It took a 19-year-old boy to really slow me down, and I was like, I got to get into this for real.
Yeah.
You know, because I was in that for a month and I was just like, I'm not really getting it. I just stayed with my stocks, but
I mean, it's not as if it's cheap to be in with IML, is it?
No, it's not. It's over here. It's 160 USD a month to even be active if you don't got a team. So it's like I'm a newbie trying to recruit people, but I don't know. I can't teach them, you know. And like now I'm at the point where why would I have them in IML when I want them to follow what I'm doing, what John's doing? You know, what's the point of them paying them to not even follow? You know what I mean? What's the point? That's why we mean I root, because new people are paying us to show them. That it just makes more sense.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm not bashing. I learned a lot. It's just
I've known Patrick for a long time. You know what I mean? Since we've been high school buddies. And I've seen Patrick get into a lot of these network marketing businesses. Patrick has done a whole bunch of them. This man's been an entrepreneur since day one, you know?
yeah.
But I never agreed with like the recruiting side. I'm not a recruiter. You know what I mean? I'm not a recruiter. I came here.
Yeah, military recruiter.
You know, well, yeah, I did that for the military. But yeah, I want to learn how to trade. I don't want to learn how to recruit. I don't want my success to be based off how many people I recruited. I want my success to be based off my trading skills. You know, so I never agreed with those things at all. You know, so
well, for me it was difficult to become a recruiter anyway, because I don't have social media. This is Telegram, WhatsApp is what I have, and that's it.
Yeah,
I don't have Facebook, you know, so I wouldn't have survived in that industry.
Oh, look at what printed as we watching it.
Yeah, for your UST.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough, but like once I was telling people, like I said, if you master the skill, you'd be a master recruiter. It's just a lot of people try to recruit, they don't know half of what you know, Blu-ray. And people sense that, see that energy. Like I can confidently call out pips, and like I can be promoted like that. But new people are getting in, recruiting, losing friends. You know what I mean? You need to master the skill
Honestly,
first.
like, I'm proud of Chart Champions, to tell you the truth, because I don't think the people in Chart Champions realize how far advanced they are themselves compared to other traders. Like Kim, she doesn't know. Like you guys are becoming experts by the day. By the day.
I mean, that's great. I love Chart Champions. You know, I mean, I'm going to be always praising it forever, because it's where my skill was actually consolidated.
Yeah, and like it's the strategies that you know Crypto Carty is teaching us, because those same strategies, other traders look at it and see it, and they go, oh my God, I've been doing this, you know, waiting this long and been trading this long when I could have just been doing this, and it's almost more guaranteed, and it's guaranteed to give you a bigger run. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why we win at the rate we win.
Yeah, I've tried every strategy, won and took a lot of losses. So, like I said, I tell everybody I know how to lose all my money. I know how to do that, and I know how to make all my money. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you use in terms of your exit strategy?
Oh yeah,
when
that's right.
you get into the trade, right? So you know how to get in. Brilliant. Yeah. And gosh, this has resolved my a whole load of problems for me. But now, I think trying to figure out best exit strategy without the greed factor.
Gotcha. So, without the greed factor. Oh, the first, let me tell you this, and this looks like it might buy up actually, but so let's say you were selling NASDAQ, right? Let's say we sold over here.
Yeah.
Or over here, right? As soon as it crosses up the VWAP, I'm out. And like, it can be up 5 pips. I'll take a 5 pip loss. I'm done, because the trend is changing. You know, a lot of people have their stop loss 50 pips, whatever. Like, let me just let it do its thing. No, it crosses the VWAP bullish and you're selling, you get out. So I don't take big losses. My losses are like $12. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't play that. There's no point, because it's gonna, like, especially NASDAQ, this is gonna go up 50 pips probably. Now, if I'm in the trade, right? If I got in, let me see. Let's take a look at this one.
Oh yeah, you said you used the 30-second as well.
Yeah, I used that. Not everybody has access to it. I got the premium package. Let me see. 30. Look at that. Hasn't crossed through. I want to find a good example for you. But anyway, so that's why you shouldn't trade too many pairs, because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know with
absolutely.
NASDAQ, I'm good taking 50 pips in 5 minutes. I'm good for that. Like I'll just, let's see, 916. Like I'll take my 50, I'll take 100, and that's it. Even though it can go for 300, 600, I'll take it. Like it's something you start to get used to. Like you're gonna catch massive pips on Nasdaq. You're gonna catch massive pips on Ethereum, US
Yeah.
30, gold. Gold, I take 30 pips and I'm done. I don't really. Sometimes gold goes nuts. Like it did 200 pips on Friday. I'll take my 30 pips.
And you're happy.
Yeah, because 30
Fantastic.
pips for me, it's like $80 each entry.
Yeah.
I do my 25% on gold.
See,
So
yeah. Mhm.
I don't really. That's why I don't. Because being greedy on Forex, I lose it all. Like I can't do that no more. You know what I mean?
And Patrick's talking about diesel, what he calls diesel pairs, like Nas, Bitcoin. They're gold. They move crazy fast. Now,
Yeah.
but if you're trading a currency pair, but the GBPs move a little bit faster than the other ones.
Yeah.
But if you're trading the currency pairs, I would, Patrick taught me like, oh, don't be greedy. Take your 10 or 20 guaranteed pips. You could almost always guarantee yourself to make 10 or 20 according to your history or whatever. Because I would send him screenshots of all my winning trades, right? And he would be like, okay. And I actually didn't even know how to count pips, So he would say, John, you got 60 pips here, you got 20 here, 30 here. So all you have to do, you're consistently winning now. So all you have to do is settle for your 20 pips and just, really increase your lot size. So
yeah, that's a great way of starting. Because I thought if I can make 10 pips a day, I'll be happy. I couldn't even do that. I kept on getting in. I kept on getting in on the opposite end. Mm-hmm. Totally. I mean, have you ever had, I'm talking about having, let's say, £1,000 trading account and literally just doing 1p or 10p entries. I blew it. I just couldn't get it right.
I've been there. I've been there. It's it takes a lot of, you got to learn from all your losses, and just know the market. Don't play with the market, because the market doesn't want to play with you. It's going to destroy you. That's just what it does. So like a lot of traders trade like 20 different pairs. I've been telling people, like, I trade like 5 tops. Master those 5, and that's all you need. That's
I'm a big fan of the GBP pairs, because I follow another dude on YouTube that all he trades is like the GBP USD, GBP odd, and I think what was the other one? GBP Canadian.
Yeah, GCAD.
And so he said between those 3 pairs, you should always be able to find a trade between those 3. No matter what time you come on and stuff, with those 3 pairs, especially if they work against each other or whatnot, you should always be able to try to find a trade setup with that. So every single day you should have a trade setup with those 3 pairs, and that's it. That's all you need, and you just play that. Sometimes he'll play the GBP USD for the entire week and just make money off of that, and next week it'll be something else. But all you need is 3. So.
Oh, there was a tip I wanted to give you guys. Let me quickly find it. Oh.
Might have to start another thing.
Yeah.
So I've got minutes
is it John?
Yep.
This will be something that you would be interested in, because it's a share. It's called Powerhouse.
Oh.
Apparently, they've won a contract. I haven't done any research. Powerhouse Energy.
Powerhouse Energy. What's this? Oh, this.
Yeah. I think it's like 8p or 9p or something like that. And apparently it's got potential to hit 47p, because they won a contract. to
Look at that, Blu-ray.
Oh, was that a day
Oh.
chart? Oh, that's a MJ almost on a day chart.
Oh, there you go, Blu-ray. That's a good one.
yeah.
So wait, they won their contract. Well, what is it? With what?
They are recyclers
Uh-huh.
for recycling energy, and they've won the UK contract, and apparently it's going to kick off in March.
Oh yeah, it's already got a nice dot then. And this is what, a penny stock? How much is this?
It's
9p.
it's pound, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how much is
It was
that?
7p the other day. Yeah, well, and apparently this is going to really kick ass.
John, this is probably like 12 cents in USD.
Is that would be considered an OTC for us though, right? Let me see, PT.
Well, and like E-Trade and, you know, your Fidelity, you probably be able to buy it in Fidelity.
Yeah. 81. Yeah. I'm gonna look this up. I like that day chart already.
Oh, yeah.